the right path, then that's good. So comradeship is a lot of, it needs a lot of what can I say?
Okay. Wants to know what parameters should he or she use to make right decision in campus as per what Marcia said, that you notion or you slogan that I am myself. What are those parameters?
Okay, thank you so much for the question. Being you simply means you work on your capability. Where you came from home, you work on your capability. Where you came from home is the way you should continue being until you find that money that you can afford to be like other people.
Okay. Now, essentially,
or trying to copy the lifestyle of the other, it comes with different challenges, one of which we have the peer pressure. You might be influenced to indulge in whatever you cannot afford, and this may cause some crime cases like theft, which may in turn lead to death, because if you go somewhere to steal and you are found, the residents there may be angry and they'll try to take the action on their own hands and do something that's not right to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Phoebe, coming to you, there is a question, there is an area in which Mercy stated regarding financial constraint is a problem. Sometimes you are meeting people who have got different characters and many things. To you, how unique are you in regards to facing, how are you facing this, navigating through the financial constraint? How did you navigate through?
Okay, firstly, before you navigate it yourself, you have to sit your parents down.
Okay.
Because there are some parents who just take their students to higher levels of institution and leave them there to survive on their own,
Okay.
forgetting that these children are not working. Firstly, I sat my parents down and told them, I'm not going there to work. They don't pay us in school. So if you want me to focus on studying, you'll have to help me. You'll have to help me get the basic needs. And when the parents are aware of that, so you won't be tempted to try to live a life that is not within your capability, because you yourself, you'll understand your background. You'll know this is where I'm coming from, and this is the limit they can reach in helping me. So I shouldn't go beyond these borders. If you already know that, everything will be smooth for you. You won't fall into peer pressure, because you'll say, they've gotten the new wigs, they've gotten the latest iPhones. No, I can't get that. Even if I want an upgrade of a phone or I want to do my hair, I'll have to wait for this period of time, because this is what I'm working with from home. So you understand your family background, and then you work with what they give you, unless you get a job in school. If you have that, then well and good, you can plan with your own money, aside from your parents' money. But if you only depend on your parents, you live within the means they give you. You don't set for them. Because if you set for them, yes, they'll be funding the lifestyle that you are using in school, but them at home, they'll be dying, because they'll be straining it much to get for you the money you need.
Now assume that she has really said something very important, that you sit down with parents and talk to them regarding your life in school. Now, to you, have you ever found an environment of talking to your parent one-on-one and telling her that, you know what, mimi naenda kusoma, I'm going to learn, not going to work?
Well-wisher.
Okay, you are being funded by a well-wisher.
Yeah.
Now tell us, how is that well-wisher? How is there any conversation that perhaps you're making to him or yeye anafikiria to or thinking, I have to.
Okay, the well-wisher will say how much is the school fee. He makes sure the school fee he pays on time. He sits with me down. He expects you to use that money. So being in that situation, I've trained myself to live within this 1,000 per week, so that it helps me not to other ways of getting money, maybe, yeah.
Okay. Now, based on how she has really put it, it means that perhaps budgeting is also an important pillar. Now, as you have been given 2,000 to survive in a week, yet no addition, no subtraction, but that 2,000 is the quantified amount that your parent has given or has set as a standard. Now, draw us the picture how campus life shapes your budgeting.
Okay, that is a very good question. On budgeting, you should talk to your parents. Home. Let me say you are from the break period before the next semester, right? So the parents are giving me some money and they're like, this one you're going to fill your gas and this one is for the rent, and then at least I'm going to give you some money for food, right? So he or she expects you to use this money accordingly, not like maybe you are going back after maybe 2 or 1 week, you're like, the money is over, you've not done anything, or you're just there. So budgeting, you should put the money in place. Ukipewa pesa ya rent, you use that one for rent, and then for gas. Then the rest that you have been given, you make sure that you ask the parent, this one is going to help me for a period of this or a period of this. So after that, now you can ask for the remaining money.
Okay. Now coming to you, Aflin, is that, not Aflin, rather Jessica, the question I'm asking, there are comrades who always call their parents, Mom, we are going to Mombasa for a trip. Yet the trip is not there. They create a budget which doesn't exist. The parents said, because and I trust that way you always say the truth. Now, have you ever found yourself in that environment?
Of course, yes, because me in campus, people used to call me Minister of Enjoyment. I love traveling.
Oh, okay. Now I'm going
In
to
any case I hear about a journey somewhere, I'll find a way of finding resources to eat. But lying to the parent to such an extent, it has not ended well with me, because at times the parent at one point came to school. Yeah, she decided to come